Hey guys, hope you're all fine. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Asus G17 Advantage from a gamer's point of view. I'll focus on all the aspects gamers find important, and specifically FPS and gaming performance. Let's take a quick look at the laptop first and cover what needs to be said. Now let's first take a look at the dimensions and at the port selection. Now at the back we have a USB port, a USB-C port with DisplayPort, HDMI port, Ethernet cable, and a power port. Now at the back there is something I would like to see different. There are some holes, some air holes for intake, also at the bottom panel, but I think the whole system is way too closed. I think they should have made it more open for more air to come in. Now we have two little speakers here at the bottom, which sound decent, which we will hear in a second. Now Asus was very daring with making this bottom panel so closed. Now the front panel has an RGB bar to increase your FPS by 50%. Now I did not find any problem with the hinges. The hinges work really well, but they look like they could collect some dust, but I don't think that's a problem over time. Now, if you would remove like the back panel, the red little thingy, you can take a look at the inside of how the mechanic works. It looks like a solid system with decent bolts, so I don't think that it will break anytime soon. Also maybe something stupid, but it's something I really like on laptops, and that is you can open and close it with one hand. Now my specific model is a Quad HD model with 165 Hz, but there's also 1080p models with 300 Hz. Now in the Armoury Crate software, you can set specific display options for colors. I found the default a little too dark. Racing was okay. Personally like scenery, it makes the screen nice and bright. During shooters, which I play mostly, it's just the most convenient option to choose. But this is user specific, so don't pin me down on that. Also, the brightness is pretty decent. It goes up to 320 nits and doesn't get that dim. I've seen more dim screens, but I think peak brightness is more important to me. There's no webcam on the screen, not at the bottom or down, but hey, who cares? Now in direct sunlight, the screen might be a little too dim for my taste. It's 320 nits. I really like something like 500 nits for a screen in direct sunlight, but here's a good example. Now I did like the trackpad, just not the position. I get ghost touches when I'm gaming, but it's nice and clicky. The keyboard is nice to type on. It's pretty quiet, it doesn't make that much noise. Also the brightness on the keyboard is pretty good. And I like dedicated keys of changing the volume, muting the mic, changing the performance settings, or opening Armoury Crate. Now the light bar at the bottom makes great pictures for YouTube. I didn't really notice it while gaming, but maybe if you put it on like a white desk, it might look really nice. Now for all you people who go to school, this machine is absolutely one of the best systems I've ever tested with battery life. It's incredible. Even if you turn on max brightness and put it on performance, you will still get 4 to 5 hours out of it. But as you can see, just tinker a bit around with it. I think you can get a solid 8 hours out of this with just low performance and some lower brightness. Now here we have come to the fun part, benchmarking. So this is just a sound test when playing some GPU, CPU intensive games. I'm just going to pick Cyberpunk, it's really heavy. Just listen to the sound it makes, and then we're going to go into some real benchmarking with normal gameplay, full screen, not like a third person kind of view. Now, if you made it this far, a like on the video would be amazing, as it helps the video to be found. So aim dead center on that thumbs up. All the benchmarking was done in a 20 degrees Celsius room, with a laptop standing on a cooling dock that is turned off. I used a capture card to record, so the footage you see is the actual performance you will get without any loss. This laptop has no mux switch, so to unlock the full performance you will need an external monitor. Also, does it come with bad RAM? Some people in the comments say that some models come with better versions of the RAM. I cannot confirm nor deny that. My laptop has the bad RAM, as I have opened it to check it out. Somehow, if you turn on ray tracing in any game, this laptop does not like it. The GPU is just not really capable of running games with ray tracing on it. So I think this is a really solid performing laptop. Overall, it has pretty good performance, a decent screen and amazing battery life. I do think the thermals could have been better with a more open bottom panel. I do miss DLSS support and NVIDIA Reflex, and the option to record videos using AMD software. And I think adding a mux switch is just a must on a laptop in 2021, even though it would cost a little bit more. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this laptop. Peace out, guys.